Today, we're going to talk about a story
that
has been around for the eons.
Yeah, lots of different cultures.
It connects and speaks to this idea of scarcity versus abundance in a beautiful way that only a story can.
We've been speaking at the, very practical, scientific, rational, giving examples. That is an important layer. But then we also wanted to spend a little time marinating in the mythological, the storytelling, because this is an enormously important part of the human experience. I mean, this is what humans have been doing, and we still do to this very day. All of our movies and our TV shows and, the gossip that we tell one another around the water cooler at work, we tell stories to one another. And this one comes from Clarissa Pinkola Estés. So she's a Jungian psychologist, wrote a book called Women Who Run with the Wolves. This is myths and stories of the wild woman archetype. This is a book that is not just for women. It is written as if it is just for women in a way. Generally speaking, our needs are the same. We do have differences in some of how our biology is wired, but fundamentally, the human needs for safety and security and belonging, and there's so much more that we have in common than we do that is different. And so all of her stories, I think, are just as true for men as they are for women. But of course, socially, we have different experiences. And so that kind of lends itself to different. The woman's experience throughout all cultures, throughout all of history, are very, very different than a man's. And so then that naturally just shapes how we experience the world. Clarissa was adopted as a child and came from a Mexican family and then was adopted into a Hungarian one. And each of those cultures have tremendously deep, rich storytelling. I mean, they have so many beautiful stories. And then what she did as a Jungian analyst was, depth psychologist, kind of somebody who's trained to understand dreams, understand archetypes, understand the shadow. Carl Jung was the one who coined the term the shadow and really kind of shone a light on it. And she took the myths of the two cultures that she was from and wove in a lot of psychology, a lot of depth psychology. She does it absolutely masterfully. And so I thought it would be interesting to read the myth, and then we'll just briefly kind of cover some of the pointers that she talks about, because it really beautifully highlights the scarcity mindset and how it can kind of trap us. The story is called The Handmade Red Shoes.